trash. Let's not do that. Ball us to the wall. Hit him up is good. Fueling the flames is okay. Defender, if I'm not mistaken, we have to go to Fort Zancudo and make a lot of bad life choices. So 8 is as high as you can get when it comes to like, yeah, you maxed out. I don't even. Oh, we got a repo. Wait, are they driving it or is it parked somewhere?
It's parked in their hub.
Well, that was perfect. That was fucking perfect. Hey, Mark, what's going on?
Oh, hello.
So, you thought that when the thing was down, that was just a mild suggestion?
I didn't see it. I was looking at you, if I'm being honest.
So, what happened was, I was going at a good clip, and what ended up happening was some bitch hit me. Some bitch hit me. I guess they didn't see me because it was dark out here.
I mean, they're also shooting at me.
Oh, that ain't what I meant. Oh, yeah, they ain't gonna make it. Simeon gonna be like, what the fuck did you do to it? Like, why did drivers in San Andreas are the worst? Y'all had all the time in the world to murder me and you didn't. Golly. Just the idea that they turn in front of you, you getting hit. I was gonna hit him. I wanted to hit him. You saw, yeah. Did you hit him for me?
No.
Should have. It's like the fact that they will turn, like you can be riding beside them, and they will deliberately turn into you to fucking. It's the worst. And I hit the wall, and so did you.
Well, not perfect, but it will do for now.
Yeah, I fucked it up. Yeah, like I wrecked it. I fucking your shirt. Your shirt change. That was not worth it. That was not worth the money.
I'm gonna be right back.
Like, if talking to me doesn't make you feel better about being with me,
I think my bike is stuck.
then did you flip it?
No, it's like on the other side.
Like my mom has a dishwasher. Like she still has us wash the dishes, put the dishwashers in the dishwasher. Like when we have the dishwasher at my mom's house, we wash the dishes and put the dishes in the dishwasher. Yeah.
So you crashed.
I mean, I can understand that for very specific, like China, but not all of the dishes.
Yeah. There you go.
Well, that's getting saved.
How'd you end up all the way over there?
When I tell you I was just in the negative zone, I want you to understand I was in the negative zone.
Dinner was tasty. I'm a happy noodle.
Who is dinner, and why are you eating them?
It's a little personal.
They were
Yeah,
chase chase.
but she's in here telling us about it, so clearly ain't they goddamn personal. I'm gonna just wait out here until the next thing we can do is available.
That's fine.
Because I may have shot somebody in the back of the head.
Could you not? Right outside of our establishment? You're getting...
Oh, no, I did it when we were in the tunnel.
Okay.
I hate white sheets. I don't like white covers or anything. That's why I never understood with like the hotels. Like when we stayed at the True Hotel the other day.
You know what the reason for that is? Because
we're
we're dirty. That's why. We're black. And like, I don't like white sheets either because I'm gross.
Fragile goods are cracked. Cracked is what we just did. And the lettering, you don't really let it.
So the True Hotel that we stayed at in Albany, they don't have white sheets. They have like a nice like tan. Like fucking white gets dirty way too fast.
Hold up. Raj, this is the thing you don't understand. At a hotel, the reason you want white sheets is because...
It's clean.
Yes, there you go. My man knows. That's how you know the sheets ain't dirty.
Sheets every day.
Supposed to my motherfucking ball sack. What's supposed to happen and what happens are two different things. But if they have white sheets or white pillowcases, you can guarantee. Like, let's say you can tell if there are bugs on it. You can tell if there's like somebody's dandruff flakes. You can tell.
Well, yeah.
You can see better on white. I don't personally use white sheets at home because I'm black and I'm dirty and my balls and I sleep naked now. So it wouldn't be.
I love naked for the most part. So.
You love white sheets. What?
So I live naked for the most part at this point. So.
No, that's gross. I don't need that.
Well, they're supposed to. All housekeeping is supposed to go on break at the same time.
Why the fuck would you do that? That don't make no damn sense.
They have their own rules. There's always supposed to have some people on.
Yeah, you would always want somebody on call at some... Oh my gosh, this is really far away.
No, like, so for us, all the housekeeping, because them bitches like to fucking lollygag and shit.
I'm gonna gag your lolly.
I bet you
The chick who plays Lolly in Orange is the New Black actually has a show now.
Oh, do you want to call? Oh God,
it's not Lolly. It's not. She's not playing Lolly. Do you want to
call your mom so she can?
Do you want to call your mom so she can tell you how much she loves you and is glad you came out of her vagina?
I'm alive. Oh no, I do. I told you I was gonna take my pill at what 9:30, 10 o'clock. What time's it?
10:45.
I'm gonna tell you that my mother refuses.
Okay, yeah. So I'll take it at like 9:30, 10 o'clock.
What'd you say?
My mother refuses to add me on Facebook.
Good.
Yeah, probably.
Have you tried to add her on Facebook?
Yeah.
And
she stays in contact with me, but does not add me on Facebook because she has another family.
All right, I'm here.
Oh, wow. Okay, not good then.
Yeah, it's a little shitty. Just a little.
I just want to let you know that y'all white, you white, and it's normal because you white. Honestly, black people don't do shit like that. Black people don't have other families. Black dudes have other families that he's also ignoring. Black dudes,
I'm confused. Wait, what?
His mom won't add him on Facebook because she has another family, and it would complicate life for her, so she won't add him on Facebook.
She'll keep in contact with me, but she will not add me on Facebook.
Yeah, they talk, but
That's fucking gay.
He's white. Like, he's white. He's real people white. He's like, both of his parents were white.
Oh,
but he's black enough that neither of his parents are still together. It's like, his dad's fucking God knows what at this point. His dad's also racist, so I don't necessarily have anything like nice to say about his dad. And plus, his dad is mean to Alan, and I fucking like Alan.
Yeah.
But his dad's like not mean for the sake of just being mean. He's a broken person, which is
He is very much the misery loves company type of person.
Because he's proof that Mark is proof that dude is who he is. So but it's kind of it's not surprising that she won't add you, but at the same time I feel like it's fucked up a little bit. What are we doing here? Murdering people?
Yeah, so I was stopping here to get my sniper rifle.
I think
Let me know when you're ready
I'm gonna have one more beer. And
let me know when you're ready to start
I don't
shooting
like
people.
beer. That
Oh,
Hold
I'm
on,
gonna have
wait.
some
I'm gonna try to get in
cider.
position to get a twofer. Almost. All right. I knew it. I fucking knew it. Mark, got him. Don't you shoot at us. We shoot at you. You're the NPCs. Oh, everybody's dead. There's a thing coming, by the way.
I'm getting on my bike.
Are we stealing the...
Yeah, we're still in weapons.
I meant, are we stealing the plane?
No, we probably could.
Lady, I will rape you. Like, I am that okay with... Did you get shot?
No, it was that you said that with such reckless abandon.
Was I not supposed to?
No, it's fine.
Oh, so where are we supposed to put this?
She has so
Oh,
many
load it in the
piercings. Oh my
van.
god.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of it. I'll drive the van. You can take your bike. Yeah, I'm not mad at her for it because like your mom clearly likes you, but she doesn't like you enough.
No, I would take offense to that. Fuck that.
You're not him, and that's really the reason it's okay. Is because if I knew it bothered him, it would bother me. But at the same time, like I know his mom likes him a little bit. The fact that she stays in contact is proof that it's so fucking white. Like you just don't know. To a black man from the 90s, Mark, it's so fucking white. Like the fact that like she knows you exist. It's the fucking plot of Mark, you're Shazam. You're Billy Batson.
I'm glad to know.
Like that's what happens in that movie. Like he spends his entire life trying to find his mom, only to find out the day she lost him wasn't an accident. Like she didn't really want to have a kid, but she didn't know what cum did inside of her. So what ends up happening is she gets pregnant, has him, she takes him to the fair, and she's holding his hand in a crowd. Yeah, and like he gets lost. She saw him with the cop after trying to find him, but in her head she was like, "You'll just be better off with somebody else." So after all these years, he finally finds her. Well, somebody finds her for him, and he goes to her apartment to tell her like, "Hey, Mom, I miss you. Love me, son." And she's like not willing to let him in the apartment because her new boyfriend is like her husband's in the apartment. Her new husband, because she got married, so she has a new last name, which is why he couldn't find her. And so
Wait, hold on. You really went to her house?
yeah, he went. This is a fucking movie. You weirdo. It's the movie Shazam.
But that's funny.
Oh, I was also reading, so I apologize.
It would have been like that would be better than like the reality of his life. But yeah, so she wouldn't let him in the house, and so like the dude from inside is like, "Who's that at the door? Shut the door!" or some shit. And she's like, "Oh, nothing. It's the insurance person or whatever." And like, and so Billy's sitting like, "Here, bitch, what?" And she's like, damn, what the fuck is happening? Oh dear Lord. You were upside down on the bike. You were upside down on the bike and your feet kicked.
That's
And so yeah, what ends up happening is fucking he realizes, oh, you don't want me. And she tells him the story about like, yeah, like that day, like I basically let you go because I didn't want you. In so many words, she basically told Billy like, I didn't really want you. And when I saw you with like the cops, I was like, oh fuck, I didn't even know this was a fucking option.
You mean I can just not have
I can
kids?
just give you away? What the fuck? They didn't tell me that at Planned Parenthood. And so like yeah, he gives her back this keychain that he had been holding on to for years because it was the thing that she won for him at the fair, which is the first thing you see in the movie when you first see Billy. Like the first thing you see is him and his mom at the fair as a child. I broke my jaw. And yeah, it's just sad. It's sad. It's in this moment. understand, like, I'm not one of those people who's like, why don't you love me? I'm your son. Like, for me, it's more like, oh, so you're a piece of shit. Oh, okay, well, fuck it then. It's like, is at that point, I guess the reason I can bite the bullet on that easier is because it's one
I mean,
less
again, like,
person to
it
worry
certainly
about.
helps, like, form my opinion of the whole, like, blood doesn't equate to family.
Yeah. Like, cause I've told my family that, like, my aunts, and like, I don't like you because you're related to me. Like, I like you because of the way you treat me. It's like, and like that might sound selfish, but no, that's literally how you form. The reason you date the girl you date is because like she treats you the way you want to be treated. You like it, so it's like, yeah, I won't fucking date you, and that's like how you get somebody to stay with you. You treat them a way that makes them happy to let you be around them more often. Like that's just life. And it's like I have friends that I treat that I like am closer to than my family because ultimately it comes down to the fact that what you're into is like that's why friends are that's why we as children like we our friends are closer to us than our family because like your dad isn't like unless you have a cool young dad who plays a lot of video games and is also like a good dad. It's like that's just what it is. Like you can't talk to your friends about jacking off. I mean, you can't talk to your parents about jacking off or sharing porn or like weird shit like that. You can't talk to them about cutting yourself or like, hey, did you see this like movie that we aren't supposed to be watching because we're 13 or whatever the fuck. So like that's how come you get closer to friends because you share more intimate details about each other. Yeah, you share more intimate details about life than you ever will with like family. And I've always had this thing with authority figures. Like I don't talk to authority figures unless like authority figures like older people. Unless they've proven like, yeah, I kind of ain't shit. I was like, okay, well fuck it then. But still, like I don't talk to authority figures about sex because I had that issue in school. Like everybody always like there would always be that one teacher that people wanted to put their dick in, and I'm just like, oh, that's gross. I was like, she's a fucking one, she's an adult, and two, like fucking her would be highly illegal for her. I think they should also start charging kids with that, like to the point where like if a teenage boy, 13, 15, whatever, starts having sex with his teacher, they should charge him as well. Because
why?
Because he's helping her perpetrate a crime, and he's keeping it quiet. It's kind of like I didn't make the child porn, but I know people who have it, and I'm enjoying it. So technically speaking, I just have it. I'm not really doing anything with it. I'm not sharing it with anybody, but I am taking it when someone gives it to me. It's kind of like that. Like if more kids realize like, okay, not only is it illegal for you to fuck your like 30-something-year-old teacher, if they were like, oh, we're also getting in trouble for this too, then the amount of teachers fucking students would go down because kids would also be like, I don't want to get in trouble. So, because the objective isn't to like necessarily stop just the pedophiles, but the objective is to also, stop people fucking kids. It's not just the pedophiles specifically, but you have like kids out there willing to let teachers fuck them. I hope this is sinking in. Like, I hope this makes some kind of sense. Bitch.
Oh god.